So with either your block or your the ball, sit back and maybe if you're using the balls, sit back enough so you're squishing the ball a bit. Try and sit tall. And if you're using the block, you can just stay in one spot. But if you're using the ball, maybe you can just gently massage the back. That really doesn't work too well with the block, so but just go side to side. And you can mix up a gentle twist motion or a glide motion. You can go side to side. So just gently massage the back. Come back to seated. Try and stack the spine using the guidance of the ball or the block. Open the chest, draw the shoulders slightly back and together, and breathe. At first, notice where the breath is moving into the chest. And then perhaps see if you can fill the chest a little more fully. You can draw the breath down into the belly. Use the diaphragm. Now let's find our rhythm of the breath that's going to carry us through our practice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Now 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. And exhale 4. Still squeezing the block or the ball between your back and the back of the chair. Let's lift the arms overhead and lower. Lift up and lower. Lift up and lower. Now, I want you to bring your attention to the bottom of the ribs, to the rim of the pelvis. I want you to try and just bring bottom of the ribs and the rim of the pelvis slightly closer together. And I want you to hold that in place as we lift the arms again for a cycle of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, let's find one of our blocks. And again, bring attention to this area right here. Trying to keep that area Keep that distance constant in the belly. So we're using the core muscles to support the front of the body. Because when we lift the arms, there's often a tendency for the ribs to pop up. So we want to do that. Now, let's hold the arm, squeeze the block, and lift and lower for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, let's add a little resistance by picking up our weight. So again, let's concentrate on this distance right here. We want to keep that constant. Let's hold that weight out in front. And let's lift for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold overhead. And let's bring the hand, just grasp your weight like that. Elbows point to the ceiling. Draw the elbows in and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's lower back down. Let's grab the second weight. So now we've got 2 weights. And if your blocker ball slipped out, let's just reposition it. And again, concentrating on that, holding that distance constant. Let's take the elbows slightly out in front. And we'll do our curls now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, shoulders back and down. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's lower it. And set the weights down for a moment. Oof. So again, sit back, squish the ball, focus on this area. And we're going to do the movement for a fly. If you have very light weights, you can use them. But since this is a new movement, I just want you to focus on the movement first and keeping the shoulders positioned. So let's draw the shoulders back and down, take the arms slightly out front, and just lift up and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's lower down. Let's remove the block, our blocker ball. You can be wherever on the seat of the chair you'd like to be. Might move forward or back. Again, sitting up, let's take the ball out in front of us and lift and lower, and then bend, straighten, lower. Up, bend, straighten, and lower. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, and 6, 6, 6. I think 6 is enough. Come back to seated. Let's once again take the ball just out at shoulder height and open. 1, 1. And rather than flinging the ball, let's move slowly. 3, 3, controlling the 4, 5, and 6, and 6. Let's now just take the ball to the floor on the left side and just reach it up and across for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's switch over to the other side, touch to the floor, and go up and over for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring the ball just a little low. Have the elbows locked in and lift and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take the arms out straight in front again and lift and lower for 1, 2, 3. Upper arms stay parallel to the floor. 5, 6. Let's take that right arm across the body and reach out to the left side. Hooking the left arm underneath to stretch the shoulder. And then grasp the left arm, take it across the body, and stretch out to the side. Now let's move from the upper to the lower body. Let's bring the ball between the toes, squish it with the toes, and then pulse in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's come up now between the calves. And you can get a little more leverage by moving the feet into center. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And now let's come up between the thighs and squish once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's now move from seated. We'll do a little standing work, sort of a little earlier in our practice than we often do, and we'll begin standing beside our chair. And so standing beside your chair, choosing the chair, you might not need the chair for any support, or you might need it, just use it for as much or as little as you need. Let's do our heel raises now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now again, without leaning too much into the chair, let's lift that outside leg and just take it forward, back, and once again, keep this distance as constant as you can. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. Now, some side leg raises. So we're taking that outside leg straight out to the side again. Avoid as much as possible leaning into the chair. Go out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Come back down once again. Just take a breather here for a moment. Build that foundation in your chair side leg. Stretch the front leg or the opposite leg out, and we're going to either point the toe or bring it, flex it, and point and lift and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm going to turn towards my chair, take my feet a little wider. So coming out, we can turn the toes out, and we're going to do some squats now. And some of you may feel comfortable using the option of adding your weights. So let's go down and up. So hinge, move the knees out, and come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Set our weights aside now and switch to the opposite side. So now opposite leg becomes our foundation. Standing as tall as we can, so not try and avoid leaning into the chair. We'll all likely lean in some, but take this through. 1, 2. Let's move a bit from the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's come back now. And we'll move down the leg straight out to the side. And remember, it's not the amount that you move it, it's just trying to move it any amount and keeping it moving straight out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think 6 that's a good number for that. And then the other move we're going to do here, just take the leg out in front, point, and flex the toes, or the foot can be neutral as well. And lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back. So let's just turn towards our chair, take the feet wide, and we'll do another set of squats. So again, bum out and go down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's come back to center. And we're going to come back down onto our chair, grab a drink, set our everything aside. Now let's take our blocks, place them beside our legs, and just come to seat. Does everybody feel warmed up now? Generated a little heat for today? No! My, I'm going to have to turn the intensity up another notch. No, we'll take it easy. We'll take it easy. Let's come to seated. Let's lift the arms up overhead. Reach out towards me. And bring the hands onto the blocks. Use the edge of the chair to tuck the sit bone slightly back. Come forward. Breathe into the belly. Feel the belly push the body away from the thighs. One more breath here. And let's lift all the way up and draw the hands back to heart center. Slide the right leg out in front of you. Curl the toes in. Grasp the edge of the chair. And exhale, go forward over the legs. You can press the left calf towards the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. And return the hands to heart center. Draw the right foot in, extend the left foot out. Flex the toes towards the shin. You can begin grasping the edge of the chair and tilt forward over the legs. You can either come onto the left thigh now, press the heel into the floor, fold over, and lengthen. You might bring the hands to the blocks as well. Or pull the toes in. And inhale, come all the way up. And draw the hands back to heart center. Let's find our strap or band. Either will work. And let's take the strap or band around the right foot. And then, unless you can see, it'd be better if you can see what I was trying to do with my foot here. So, let's press the foot towards the floor and draw back. Press and back and press and back. Twice more. 1 and 2. You can sit up. Now let's lift that foot up. Just, you can go higher, or just try and get to the point where the thighs are parallel. And lower, and steer that foot, the outer edge towards the floor, and back, lower, and back, and lower, and back. Draw the foot in. Come from the right foot over to the left foot. Stretch the left foot out towards me. And press. And release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then turn the outside edge towards the floor and press the big toe in towards the floor. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring that foot in. Oh, let's take it up to just thigh height and press and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's just hold on to the band for a moment, just while we've got the band in our hand. We'll just do some, take the band or your strap and just hold it out. And if you're using the TheraBand, open, otherwise just pull into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's now set the band aside. And just come up. Seated. Let's walk the feet out into a V. So the legs form a V. We're sitting near the front of our chair. And maybe move the blocks into the center of the V. Take the arms up overhead. Reach forward. Come onto the blocks. And you can come on at any height. And press the elbows into the inner edge of the knees and squeeze. And inhale, come all the way up. Take the arms overhead and take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh and twist towards the right side. Inhale the arms back overhead and twist in the opposite direction. Inhale, bring the arms up to cactus now. Twist towards our right side and bring the left elbow onto the left knee. Let's draw that right shoulder back as we lift the arm up overhead. Inhale, come back up to center. Twist towards our left side. Drop the right elbow, draw the left shoulder back, and stretch the arm up overhead. Come back to center. Stretch the right leg out. Twist the left. Bring the elbow down inside. You can support your hand on the back of the chair as you slide the right hand down the inside of the right leg. And if it feels good, you can open up side into a supported triangle pose. Come back to center. Draw our right leg in. Extend the left leg out towards the side. Twist towards our right side. Bring the left hand. It can go outside, inside. And first, let's open up the chest, roll back, and slide down the inside. And either rest on the back of the chair stretch that arm overhead and breathe. Inhale, come back to center. And let's draw that right leg in, or left leg in. Lift the arms overhead, reach forward, and come on to the blocks or the floor. Let's take 3 breaths in this deep forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Draw our hands back to heart center. And let's turn ourselves slightly sideways on our chair. Let's begin by facing towards our left side. And open the outside knee into the room. And just stabilize yourself in this seating position. And your sternum's probably facing into the center. Try and just draw that left leg back slightly to align the sternum more with the thigh bone of the supported leg. Let's begin with one hand supporting us in the back of the chair and lift the outside arm overhead. And then follow perhaps with the opposite arm. Twist into the center of the room. Bring the chairside elbow onto the chairside knee and reach up and over. Sweep down and up and stretch the arms out. In our warrior 2, and let's just bring everything back. Support yourself on the back of the chair and drop the outside knee. You can either just drop the knee or slide it as far back as you can to get that nice stretch in the front of the outside thigh. And try and work that leg a little towards straight. You can bend the knee in and then straighten. Bend and straighten. And then once more bend and straighten. Lift one or both arms. Let the heel come down, the elbow come down, and reach up and over for extended side angle. Sweep down and up. Draw that outside leg in. Let's come back through center. The legs stay wide. And we go right, left, right, left, right, and left. And this time when we go right, let's carry ourselves around and bring the opposite leg onto the chair. Open the outside leg to the center of the room. Line up the sternum with the thigh bone. Lift overhead. 2. Let's turn into the room. Bring the elbow down and stretch the arm up. Come back up to a warrior 2. Lower. And then let's take that outside leg all the way back. And let's work to just straighten that body. Just pulsing it forward. Back. And I'll move my coffee cup out of the way. Work them core straight. Lift the arms. Turn into the center of the room. Come on to the leg to extend the side angle. And then sweep up to warrior 2. Lower the arms. Draw the leg in. Let's come back to center. Go right, or go left, right, left, right, left. Twist towards our right side. And come back through. And twist in the opposite direction. Back to center. And let's walk the legs in. Seated mountain. Does everybody take a nice deep breath in together? And sigh the exhale out through the mouth. Perhaps you'll have a drink now. Back to center. Bring our blocks in beside our legs. And we've got this beautiful sunny morning today. To a seated mountain, and we're going to do some sun salutations. So we'll do 4 rounds, and if you're starting to feel tired, or you're starting to feel that it's enough for today, we've had a fairly vigorous practice so far, just come back to our seated mountain pose. And if I see everybody in seated mountain before we've done 4 rounds, then we'll stop. So let's come to seated towards the front of our chair. Inhale up. Heart center. Inhale up again. Forward fold. Half lift. all the way up. Right back, left out. Hold. One breath. All the way up. Hold. Half lift. Hold. All the way up. Right back, left out. Hold. One breath. All the way up. Fold. Half lift. Fold. All the way up. And return to heart center. I think we're good for one more at least, aren't we? Let's go. Up. Exhale. Half lift. Fold. All the way up. Right forward. Hold. One breath. All the way up. Half lift. All the way up. Left forward, right back. Hold. One breath. All the way up. Hold. Half lift. Hold. All the way up. Center. Next 2 rounds in silence, and again, just when you're fit, when you've had enough, come to seated. Final round. Great work, everybody. Let's once again lift our arms up overhead and take the left hand across the body, twisting to our right side. 2 more breaths here. Now up and reach across in the opposite direction. 3, 2 more breaths. Back to center. Let's do 3 cat-cows here. Inhaling up. Rounding back. Inhale forward. Round back. And number 3. We'll slide ourselves now towards the back of our chair. And just take a few moments to get comfortable. Try the legs in slightly different positions till you find a spot where they're absolutely the most comfortable they can possibly be while you're seated in the chair. Then let the arms find that similar position where they're absolutely the most comfortable they can be. Let everything melt into the support of the chair and let go of the control of the breath. Allowing the breath to find that natural, easy rhythm. Now bring the attention to the feet, the toes, to the arches of the feet, to the heels, and the ankles. Allow the toes, the feet, the arches of the feet, the heels, and the ankles to completely relax. Breathe. The toes, feet, the arches of the feet, the heels, and the ankles are completely relaxed. Next, move your focus to the calves, to the shins, to the knees, the kneecaps, the quads, the hamstrings, and the thighs. Allow the calves, the shins, the knees, the kneecaps, the quads, the hamstrings, and the thighs to completely relax. Breathe. The calves, the shins, the knees, the kneecaps, the quads, the hamstrings, and the thighs are completely relaxed. We next come to the hips, to the glutes, to the sacrum, to the pelvis, the pelvic floor, and the lower belly. Allow the hips, the glutes, the sacrum, the pelvis, the pelvic floor, and the lower belly to completely relax. Breathe. The hips, the glutes, the sacrum, the pelvis, the pelvic floor, and the lower belly are completely relaxed. Now come to the back, to the ribs, to the spine, to the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, and the muscles supporting the spine. Allow the back, ribs, the spine, the lumbar spine, thoracic spine, and the muscles supporting the spine to completely relax. Breathe. The back, the ribs, the spine, lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, and the muscles supporting the spine are completely relaxed. Let's now move our attention to the arms, to the upper arms, to the elbows, to the lower arms, the wrists, the hands, palms of the hands, the fingers, and the thumb. Allow the arms, the upper arms, the elbows, the wrists, the hands, the palms of the hands, the fingers, and the thumbs to completely relax. Breathe. The arms, the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, the hands, palms of the hand, the fingers, and the thumbs are completely relaxed. Shifting now to the shoulders, to the upper back, to the collarbones, and the neck. Allow the shoulders, the collarbones, the upper back, and the neck to completely relax. Breathe. The shoulders, the collarbones, the muscles of the upper back, and the neck are completely relaxed. Coming now to the head, the scalp, the face, to the forehead, to the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, the nose, the cheeks, the jaw, the lips, and the tongue. Allow the head, the scalp, the face, the forehead, the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, the nose, the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw, the lips, and the tongue to completely relax. Breathe. The head, scalp, face, the forehead, the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, the nose, the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw, the lips, and the tongue are completely relaxed. Continuing our journey to the chin, to the throat, to the chest, to the ribs, the heart, and the internal organs. Allow the chin, the throat, the chest, ribs, the heart, and the internal organs to completely relax. Breathe. The chin, the throat, the chest, ribs, the heart, and the internal organs are completely relaxed. Encompass now the whole body with your mind's eye. Allow the whole body to completely relax. Breathe. The whole body is completely relaxed. And now, here, return to your connection with the outside world by gently nodding the head forward and back, and then side to side. Continue to bring movement back to the body by deepening the breath, moving the fingers, the toes, the ankles, and the wrists. Sliding back towards the front of your chair. Coming back to seated mountain pose. And let's everybody take a great big deep breath in together. Inhale. Lift the arms overhead. Draw the hands back to heart center. Thank yourselves for making time for this practice today. Thank each other for sharing your practice, and thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Thank you.